Hey everyone, my name's Steve Marks from Blackstar. I'm the Global Product Specialist and I'm hanging out at Intersound in Dursley, and I'd like to introduce you to the brand new HT20 Mk2 amplifier that's recently come to market. It's a wonderful product, 20 watt all valve amp, and some might say it's probably one of the best amps we've ever built. If you look at any reviews online, it does state that, and we're really proud of it, and it's doing extremely well. Obviously, in a market where small is often more fashionable these days and easier, this is something you could use in very small venues right through to large venues. I mean, you could go from the red line on the corner, the pub on the corner, right through to Shepherd's Bush Empire if you wanted with this, quite honestly, with the feature set and the tones. I personally have used it at some festivals that I've played at with my band, Gasoline and Matches, and the particular venue that sticks in mind was in Manchester, a festival called Buckle and Boots Festival, and we were in a tent of around about 1,000 people, and I was running the master volume on the clean channel around about 11 o'clock. So there was plenty more to go, and even at that point the engineer was looking at me saying, bring it down if you can. But it really suits a lot of environments. It's got two channels, a clean channel and an overdrive channel. The clean channel has its own tone EQ, and then the overdrive channel has its own full EQ, bass, middle, treble, and Blackstar's infinite shape feature, the ISF, which is a patent, and it gives you more of an American style tone stack or a British style tone stack, or anywhere in between which might suit the sound in your head. There's a built-in reverb circuit, and then a master volume. We've also got a 10% power reduction mode. So this 20 watt combo can go right down to 2 watts. You get all that juicy compression, speaker sag at low volume. So if you're in the studio or recording at home or practicing, you can get all those wonderful sounds at low volume. Under the hood, there's a lot going on as well. We've got an effects loop. We've got USB out for direct recording to your sound card or DAW. We've got a balanced XLR output as well as a line output which doubles for headphones. There's not a lot that's happening under there that we've included which isn't useful. So they also come supplied with a two-way sturdy foot switch, which is a cable hardwired in. This will give you an option of channel and voicing. Now, you remember earlier I mentioned about the clean voice and the overdrive voicing. There's 2 voices per channel, so you can go from classic American style cleans, full bodied, right through to more British boutique style cleans with a bit more clipping happening, through to classic overdrives from blues to rock, and then right through to modern high gain tones. So there's a lot that suits everybody in here. The particular guitar I'm using for this demo is a GS1000 from Gordon Smith. These are handmade in the UK and they're available here at Intersound to purchase and try. I'm particularly proud of this range of style of model because I helped design them. I had an idea for a style of guitar that I'd like Gordon Smith to make, and this one came to fruition. My particular model is black, but it's a similar thing. Double cutaway, humbucker on the bridge, which is coil tapped, a single tone, and they sound fantastic. In fact, the Guitarist magazine and Guitarist Online awarded these guitars 10 out of 10 Guitarist Gold, which is sort of unheard of these days. So if you are in the area near Intersound, you want to come try some new guitars, these are stunning. So, coming back to the guitar amp, let's play some tones for you. So this first sound is more like the American clean. I've got the reverb running around about 11 o'clock, and I've got the preamp volume for this clean channel running about 1 o'clock, with the tone around about 11 o'clock. So this is purely clean, lots of headroom. To a humbucker. Just superb. By using those tones, I'm just going to maybe throw down a little loop and play along with some adjustments. I'm using a small Mua looper pedal, which is sold here at the store. So let's see what we can come up with. So just to show you a couple of different styles there, a major sequence and a minor sequence running around the fretboard a little bit. But that's the clean tone. If I just push the volume on the master a little harder and even push the preamp volume, we're still getting tons of headroom. It's quite astonishing, really. Sorry if it's clipping there on the tape, but in store, please come and try this because it's one of the most joyful clean tones I've personally played through for a long time. So let's just lower the master volume a little bit and push the preamp all the way on the first clean channel, so think American clean. You can kind of hear there that it's starting to clip a little bit, okay? It's not distorting. It's a really nice tone. Cross to a humbucker. Start to get a bit of bite on that clean, but remember the gain's at full. Into that boutique area. Now if I change over to the voicing switch, a very good friend of mine, a guy called Jared James Nichols, calls this his free channel. So it's very Kossoff, it's very Angus, it's old school, clean, pushed. And this is the second voicing of the clean channel, remember. So we've got the, again I've got the volume, preamp volume pushed all the way. Let's lower that reverb a little bit there. Old school, right? Delved into the overdrive channel yet. That's a super versatile clean channel with just two dials, volume, tone and a voicing switch. If I bring the preamp gain back a little bit to around about 1 o'clock, we can see now it's more of a boutique style amp. Right? That's on a bucker, on a single coil. Again, change the voicing back. There's our American, right? Now, as a guitarist, you're going to go either way. Me personally, I'm more of the boutique tone. I use my volume a lot on stage, so I back off if I need it slightly cleaner, but I like it clipping a little bit to let my overdrives do the hard work, rather than pushing the amp harder. So that would be my specific tone there. Cleaner. There you go. That's all I use when I'm playing live with a HT20. I don't use the overdrive channel. You can, of course, it's super versatile, but I use a pedal board on here, so all my effects are on the floor. So moving forward, that's our two clean tones: boutique, warm, full-bodied. Gorgeous. Over to the overdrive channel. So if I just select my overdrive, I'm running in the gain around about 2 o'clock. So it's a lovely creamy blues tone, more of a heavy blues if you like. Okay, let's give it a bit more volume so you can get more of a feel. Humbucker. Back to single. Roll the tone back there. Or that woman sort of tone, Clapton. Billy. So we can lower that gain, of course, if you don't want it too hot. We can introduce all the gain in the world. This is gain maxed out on that second overdrive channel. Now, voicing 2 on overdrive. This will send you into a very modern sound. Here we go. Hot. Again, going back to voice number 2. You can really tell the difference there, what's happening. So let's just show you what the reverb's doing. So minimum reverb, nothing at all. 9 o'clock. 12 o'clock. And all the way up. One thing I'd like to show you lastly is using the attenuator. So I'm going to leave the master volume around about 9 o'clock, so it's fairly low, but we're going to start in 20 watts. I'm going to press the button, the attenuator button, to take it down to 2 watts. and you're going to hear all that juicy goodness, that natural compression and sustain, not change, just the volume output. And what it's doing, it's reducing the voltage hitting the power amp stage. Quite clever circuit. I'm going to run the gain very hot on the second voicing of the overdrive channel using a humbucker. Here we go. So like I said, this is 20. Remember, we're running the master volume fairly low there, but just to give you an example of the attenuation, it's really cool. And Blackstar really make a huge effort to make sure that everything sounds great at loud volumes and low volumes. So check this out, I can still shred at home with the biggest gain voice we've got at 2 watts. And not bother a soul. Not bother a mouse, in fact. I'm not saying you have mice. So there you go, that's the HT20. It's in stock now at Intersound in Dursley. I hope you've enjoyed this demo. I've been Steve, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you.